for near for there will be as well by Daily Update TV. So hi Daily Update TV so say what about and say what share so na on subscribe so I need no book kwan so no I dey no subscribe am I say be news bia na she bia we be notification or phone so na be sharpen so e man fi so be share more than so any be right for me go to them do show I can tell about bonting ability some information be say more we pa I know what say Napo ɛna astage some deadly coup d'etat bi paa against ɛyɛ NPP amanyɔkuo no pa kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na wɔka sɛ even NPPs foɔ akyerɛ sɛ ɔmo Ashanti region no ɛna ɛsɛ wɔastage ɛyɛ coup bi paa against ɔmo akyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa kyerɛ sɛ Bumehyia no kyerɛ sɛ the way otumi organise people ma ɔmo stage saa coup d'etat wei kyerɛ ɛma yɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ energy ɛyɛ sector hɔ na wɔwie sika na ɔde maa nkurɔfoɔ yi ma ɔmde tu ɛyɛ MPs foɔ bi a na ɔmo wɔ Ashanti region a kyerɛ sɛ Akufo-Addo so ho bom a kyerɛ sɛ ɛho information nyinaa no yɛba akɔtie afiri ɛyɛ nuabɛrima yɛ Kelvin a kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na wɔɔka sɛ deɛ nti a na Apiaku bi ɛɛka sɛ Napo ɛyɛ kwasea na ɔntumi nsɔ me nsa na ɔntumi ɛmfa me nkɔ me constituencies hɔ na ɔmo nkɔ ankɔyɛ campaign sɛ ɛyɛ Napo n'ankasa no 5 MPs na ɔmo ka ho a na ɛyɛ Napo ɛyɛ coup d'etat de etia ɛyɛ Akufo-Addo ɛne ɛyɛ 5 MPs no na ɔno ka saa 5 MPs fo no a na ɔyɛ Napo ɛyɛ stage coup against ɔmo no ɛho information yɛbɛkɔ akɔtie afiri ɛyɛ yɛn nuabɛrima Kelvin a ɔɔka sɛ ɛyɛ 60% of NPP amanyɔkuo no a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo wɔ Ḍɛadḻy house no te sɛ information a ɛrekyerɛ kyerɛ sɛ yɛsɛ ɔmo mpɛ sɛ NPP amanyɔkuo no bɛsan aba power bio ma saa information yɛba akɔtie afiri ɛyɛ nuabɛrima Kelvin a saa asɛm wei no ɛmu ɛyɛ me yie paa na ɔɔka sɛ Napo sɛ in case sɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛ mistake na ɔmo vote ɛyɛ Bawumia na ɔmo ma ne ba power ɛnyɛ ade Napo bɛbu Bawumia ɛne ntafoɔ ɔmo wɔ Ghana mesɛ ɔkam ne nkuti Kelvin ɛba a ne yɛde nkɔmmɔ twetwe no atoa so
enti ɛnyɛ age ne yɛde kyekyere man ɛyɛ nyansa ɛda nipa tirim wonma de kudeɛ nti a ɛyɛ Apiaku bi ɛka sɛ Napo bi a obetuma aka NPP abom na Napo ɛyɛ arrogant a yɛn nyina nim sɛ he's an arrogant guy mebɛkyerɛ mo the connection ɔhu saa boy we ɛkɔwusie o sɛ dɛ ɛkɔdɛn what's his second name deɛ mebɔ no video kyerɛ wi during the primaries Napo opoku prempe or take key initiative bi on Kennedy Japan especially Napo Ashanti region na Napo pese o2 MPs by 4 a free ho into within the NPP primaries no adekudi enti Apiaku bi wei or this a 2 vote to 3 vote per winning na mekere no Napo wia energy ministry sika and oyi candidates so omoko contest Apiaku bi ni about 3 MPs otumi 2 by 2 ni nyina santimemo. Now what he did was that they financed ekwatifua ekodian asefua Napo sponsored people to go after ayedian Apiaku bi ne and so about 4 to 5 Ashanti regional MPs tie enisa wote se Apiaku bi ka se kwasea wei wan na embedi na chima no be running mate they have their reason enti Napo dia oye ne say time omo call mo primaries no MPs be 5 omo asantime omo ye MPP fo no Napo kofo ankwara sponsor omo so mo ntu sankofo no na kwasea and the open running mate dia you want the support of these same people and nti na oka say Napo betuma kuta mensa epeja mensa and na ema Napo ema Apiaku bi ekasa asem no Asantina no mo ka no se kwasea wei ebe she asie sanke yentume na saa kwasea wei obetuma beso mensa se ode me chia because me na me MP how can he hold my hand ebe de okuta me nsem because kwasea wei no pese yetume ene me namfofo that is the reason why and they are struggling to get Napo out because over Ashanti region ankasa Napo ye ku Ashanti region se ono pese otu ne nyonkofo MPs Napo owie sika ewo energy ministry de na ode ye no eni so ti Apiaku bi a na Apiaku bi o kasa a kire omo a omunim sa asem we wo NPP mu and MPs no mo Ashanti region they know into the Apiaku bi eka this video we na circulating wait
where in our NPP constitution does it state that at a time like this, the National Security will conduct a survey? Where is it? And is it the case that to conduct a survey for a particular person? Or why would somebody come under a directive to conduct a survey in respect of one person's appointment or one person's nomination? I think national security has more to do than this survey. This survey, I find it very unnecessary. And like I said before, if I was the presidential candidate, I would even disappoint the national security. Well, I wouldn't speak for a majority because, as I told you, we have not been consulted as a caucus for us to state our position. But me, Apia Kubi, you can solicit my view on that. If it was for me to choose, I would choose him. Why? He's not my preference. Me.
He's not your preference?
Yes.
Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe is...
Apia Kubi is saying that he is not my preference. But that doesn't mean that he is not qualified.
Do you have a preference?
Well, if there was an opportunity like that, I would express a candidate, however acceptable or otherwise, to our presidential candidate.
What candidate
I would want somebody. I would want somebody who would be open with the people on the ground, who would be able to deliver the votes, and who would also submit to the presidency, and who would also be important in bringing parliament closer to executive. I would probably select somebody who was more acceptable by the generals going to the war, the parliamentarians. We should find somebody who, if the presidential candidate is not there, he will hold the hand of a member of parliament and go and conduct campaign in that member of parliament's constituency. I don't see that happening in this equation.
He doesn't have the qualities.
He cannot hold my hand. So why would I say that I prefer him? He cannot hold my hand. Member of parliament's constituency.
Ɔsi ɔntumi nkuta me nsɛm mpagya me nsa ɛwɔ me constituency because he wanted me and my friends out of power. Ɔsi they need somebody who can submit to the presidency. Napo is arrogant. Napo is foolishly arrogant. And Napo plays some kind of game. He's not transparent on kanokure. He makes the people think say or a party person, on your party person. And some kind of bro from na mijujo machira no unim NPP mun champion. Kwasi ato ayama 100 Ghana say betina social media be Baumia is the future. Baumia unim NPP mun champion. Omo mo sponsor me TV way NPP for 80% and ma miska. Me na me catch ro. Omo mo boa me ma me TV way gina NPP 4. Into unim NPP mun champion. There are about 60% of NPP for they want NPP out of power. You think it's a joke? Asama na okano or say eye omu hia obi a obey transparent and open. Napo is not transparent. He's not open. He's a liar. Napo is fighting against the same parliamentary candidates who have to go to their respective constituencies to go and tell them say Napo and any Baumiaba or say that person Napo cannot submit himself to the presidency. What you say? Or say Napo muntafo. Asantina meno kano. Or say they need somebody. Napo cannot submit himself to the presidency. In the first place, Napo no one was this year. Baumia ye teni. Or catch them say me I can need to sawo. Me asantini to samo. Napo ombre no wase mateni. Ne brofo no catch no. He is speaking language to you. Why do you think he will be specific on the words he's using? Or say he would not. We need somebody who submit to the presidency. Why are they picking Napo? They are picking Napo not because of his competence. They are picking because of regional balance. So Napo is coming into the picture because or Santini or this year. It's not because he's competent. Into our catcher will say, me and Santini to send Napo. Now, the person catcher will say he will not submit to the presidency because the yedi choosing Napo is not because he's competent. It's not because he can bring the party together. It's not because he respect the MPs. It is because we saw this year. And if he has that notion, what the team saw this year, Baumia is a slave. Into Oka Asante Kasa or Brofuma Chelsea said, Napo, Ombu Baumia. Only so Jimmy, onim the Oka. And sometimes when we sit here, Mumudu Duano, you don't understand language. Kasakwan or Kachiremono. Or say, Eden or be a UNICEF running mate, and yet the competence, you know, and yes, or respect to parliament. Enye se obebu obi aka obi aba. Enye se bia oka no kre. Ye yini because ye so ofra himfie. So ofra himfie a why na eba be ye den? Odisi a chen no obi odin be ye dwuma bia na koa. It was Napo would never submit to the president. And intina wu kwasia be e de se kwa me fifa. Okasa ya ka kire mo se mumuntie kwa me fifa kwasia mpen aseme doka o se eye baomia ono wan se okọ ka kire Napo said yen Napo embeye bibi.
And a whole vice president and him say COVID-19 aba yaka say social distancing irresponsible behavior na mo exhibit o ka kire nkrofo ne say sika ni ho and so look at the strike whole vice president sorry so okọ birthday ewo Kumasi okọ birthday ewo aba wo sika ni yesu say sika ni kroma and the whole vice president a two car fite him wo kwa de Kumasi a me kọ birthday party
na ebusuafo ne tie for nya tensema Kelvin tell Bible ntia be kan say e more remi ba na po steady kub na kwa de say more remi pa kupa na tia ono angasa na abai asemo eno ntina e apia kubi so Bible ntin be kasa nsem we no osesa kasa na apia kubi ka no no ene kasa kwa na woka ibana nga mfom adwenko kub na Napo STG against omo no MP manjuku na any other 5 MPs na omo ka ho ade 5 MPs na apia kubi ka ho no Napo wieska emom yes asem yes ade no owe no alters na obo okatachi FIFA tebi na okase baomia abodam na enya de obitima control Asante for NPP for in case some vote omo no mo ba power because enya de na probede opebu no na no intelligent person obitima follow obi feno but then ye feno sabi but then ye feno baomia according to Kelvin Taylor say okase all the allegation about Bontin omo ketia John Dramani Mahama no who feel Dubai or then deal was size mo makan nyina no formation no change say size no makan nyina enya no kre no mutimi prove one fat crampo eno na owie no boss am tape bi about yebeka Napo a no in Shire FM no nsem na woka no oni host ni kwampo no na oni fat bia na so no oka that American power plant now about Bontekano. The same American power plant and then I that time a fine at Ashanti region up to now. Kumasi for it to Ashanti region for or more that's what the doom doom so. And when I came to about Bonte about blessing Napo, I'm sure that I'm not say me or the two jar. Any okatachi a fee for the table about Bonte boy bar near them come to channel.
Baumiana kakra na agbinim kan kakra. Abo. Aso mama na ye simpapani. Eyi abeka bia no de akire wa amade ani onya Asante support no me hia ba wo mia 1-on-1 sem ka kire no me se ba wo mia is in the obewini but your problem is not about winning the primaries o problem pa yes who win we are the Asante people in the NPP you can't control them and o man is simpapani o man John imagine ba wo mia giving orders to Napo. How is that possible? Primaries o problem pa yes who win we are the Asante people in the NPP you can't control them. And man is in Papani or man John. Imagine Baumia giving orders to Napo. How primaries? O problem.
Intapia kubi na okam kasakwa. O catch them say Napo no nam ho no. Ono Napo betuma ba some regions and other constituencies abepeji obi nsa. Obi a wo wadwiri mu no yentu obi. Obi a ono so ye NPP ni. You see, this is what we have been talking about. In Kofowe, politics no mo omo ye no said ye omo chichire ebusua wo. Enya munti no omo ye omo politics no. Enya mu ye and I say the development of you Ghanaians into no mo ye politics so that be that. In this all this about Omiakoyi Napo a Masa, you have to be sad for the NPP. It's the worst thing to do. But I don't care. Maka, there's no intelligent person in Ghana obedi Baumiechi so be running mate. So whether Napo, whoever is the running mate of Baumia, it does not change anything. Me say, Me, I don't care who becomes Bawumia's running mate. Bawumia nanka say Jimmy. Now running mate benefit to make a difference. It does not matter when the head is crazy, the vice is crazy. Inti onwe dinka catch say where Jimmy no, there's nobody who can come and clean his shit. I see an undecisive president or indecisive president. I need to find the right word. Basically, cannot at the end of the day, the vice president that person would choose, that vice president will not change anything. So Ghana for men now will say, me maka, we are not going to waste our time on Bawumia's running mate. Now Bawumia nankasa no Bawumia no. At the end they want it. NPP or national security. NPP were DN, NPP were Attorney General, NPP were everything they have at their disposal as a political party in power. All the allegations they made against John Mahama, the NPP, they have not been able to prove one. And so, there are some foolish people in Ghana. NPP. And you see, the reason why NPP any messages here and say they cannot thrive on jandam and propaganda again. Here before election 2020, Napo Jimmy Kumasi.
But what will President Kufuor be remembered for? National health insurance. Okay. That was his focus.
Okay.
What did I say?
Okay.
Maybe I will priority. John Mahama priority was Dundu. Let me tell you why. Let me answer you too. I buy a Ghana for that doom soon.
Now before we go on, before I play this video, my own's about a Napo with Jimmy, the arrogance. Oh, journalists no interview no. You expect to say journalists no to one has read white. Tio, a one problem as anti-mind problem you know mo radio no mo TV no. And then they kumu asay makonwa no. And then egu asantema akonwa no ho fia and the nipa bi mu akonwa no e radio no ene sa media na e wa asantema mu no journalist te wo Napo kasa Napo asemo ka no on show any facts. The journalist is sitting there and rather begging Napo said the okano onye den mama nen kan sa no kan say you are the journalist, you are supposed to be the gatekeeper. You are supposed to clean these politicians before they misinform or disinform the people. It is your responsibility. But now, my job is not to interview a politician. No, a politician is like a robot. Whatever the party I catch or catch me, I need to go find the facts and tell you. It is a Napo. I bet not radio. So this is before 2020 elections. See, someone cannot teach journalists not to. Nebusa wants to and I say we there anka journalist into one ye anka na pona no pa oba na anka be radio no anka wakasa sorry ko because the person sitting there watching Napo no only idea be about what the guy is saying onim no kura no but on person obe directing the party say don't do this muntie journalist no kwasi ade ono so te wo ye eno na ase asante problem nyina ne atro ene ne kan na mumu bi emu ya mo person be atum say asante say omone atro ebebo nsan ho Asante will be great. The reason why Asante is struggling, Asante patro, Asante do atro. Asante atro ene yo makuma. And they can never part ways with atro. Asante thrives on propaganda and lies. Asante atro and Asante de bobra. I'm telling you. Sanka Asante be honest, actually every atro mua. Sanka Asante nye be Asante Ḍɛadḻy. Now tie in some okan the tea journalist no.
But what will President Kufuor be remembered for? National health insurance. Okay. That was his focus.
Okay.
What did I say?
Okay.
Maybe our priority. John Mahama priority was Dundu. Let me tell you why. Let me answer you too. I buy a Ghana for that doom soon. Now go for contract brand na you fans enyam kani amra masa. 360 billion contract about 510 I'm married. I'm telling you. I buy our priority. John Mahama priority was to profit from Ghana's misery.
How can a president profit from
and afford expedition by? Was it a disgrace to the nation? Kwame Nkrumah, Pediasa Lodge, Obamuya Kosobu, and they see the chair personally or the chairby, or outdoor in the chairby. Sport expedition, and once about I can't say that.
Are you saying so? I
once a man bank county.
It may be one of the bad records.
They say county. Your mama, a master communication specialist. Okay, Ghana for.
This is the worst.
I was a volunteer for Yatin a year in your Bema, Ḳatërs FIFA, NPP, and a Kemtila and senior Babon Tambekano, not just a Remy. Now, it's the first beginning of the audio now, not all Kase, a Napo, a planner or stage a coup against a year. NPP Amanukuno announced MO team 2 MPs out of the 5 MPs now or stages are kubuno editor or more to say on one government company with the G coup editor man up where they are shocking bad to say yes and good to and a win or cousin. The entire beer could be bad on team because as and say and yet Napo and like the preference of a the running mate for a Baumiano. That 5 MPs now Napo the coup against on that 5 MP no Kasanko for no. And until Ama appear could be near Brie Bano Kase Napo the specific candidate for a Dr. Mount Baumia. Nenya dear Kwasi friend of Sebi, Kwasi friend of Napo no or no beating me iron a boo air Baumia, and ya de Napo the air Baumia, and in Tafoko bear shape. Now we know and I can tell I can say 60% of NPP Amanukuno catcher or no came till I say on person if Amanukuno co-position not a John German Mahama Eba power. Now all cousin or can say Napo enya de will be the entafo na Ḳatërs for so Bible till I can say but we are about the media or Hakophobia was a bodeni Sebi or Hakophobia bodeni just as I we know and a or catcher a Baumia say, and ya dare say in case of mobile power grandpa, will beat my control a young me envy for me asante for, and ya do beat my control more. I will a jubilee house on ya do beat my control more. And on as I say me about to judge say, and yes, you know, and all casted that NPP allegation on back when saying a John German mamma if you are butching and Yamanino, and ya dare again no crap. It's for Hannah the Mississippi at a semi we ain't a man can beat him no channel. Ako comment to beat me so I share more down for so any be subscribe my need no book as I did everything.